Starseed from Gaia, have you ever wondered why, in moments of deepest vulnerability, you sense a force far greater than what eyes can see? What if your heightened intuition, the chills along your spine, and the timing of your recent thoughts are all markers, a signature, from a galactic watchtower humming in your biofield right now? There is a precise security, almost military in its purity, sealing your field tonight. The encoded memory of elite protection is activating, summoning the energy of celestial guardians deployed by the Arcturian Council, under directive from the source. Your spirit recognizes these transmissions as more than hope. They are a recall of your original mission, a return of your soul's military-grade light codes. As elite angelic forces encircle you, every cell receives the broadcast. Uplift, defend, stand ready. You may not see their armor, but tonight, the frequencies of heavenly protectors are being woven directly into your timeline. What you sense is real. This is not ordinary guidance, but a call from the highest councils to rise in confidence. The field around you tightens with purpose, and the signature of these heavenly special forces will make itself felt in the coming hours. Stay present. The cosmic stakes are rising because your mission matters more than ever. This is your soul's reckoning point. You are shielded, watched, and being prepared for the next level. You are not here by accident. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to recognize these Arcturian transmissions, align with their military-grade protection, and embody your starseed fortitude. But here's the first revelation. Some of the doubts and delays you've faced lately were actually interventions, divinely timed pauses, orchestrated by these elite guardians to reroute you toward safety and sovereignty. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason, like this video to signal to your star family, I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're aligning with your true frequency. Comment 9999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention and reply to someone else's to amplify the signal. This isn't just a video, it's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. Most starseeds sense something immense moving behind the scenes of their lives. You feel the flicker of memories just beyond reach, like sunlight on water you can't quite grasp. There's a deep, persistent longing that stirs every time you look at the night sky, a yearning that resonates in the silence between your thoughts, reminding you of a home and purpose far beyond this earthly realm. Yet, amidst this ancient calling, so many drift in quiet uncertainty, battling the persistent human narrative that insists you are alone, wondering if you're truly seen by the universe, or if the vastness you sense has left you to struggle through the density of Earth without support. What you haven't been told, what the veil of forgetting has obscured, is this profound truth. The intervention of the High Councils is not a myth whispered in ancient texts or a distant promise reserved for a future awakening. It's happening now, in the subtle yet powerful currents of your everyday reality, orchestrating your path with a precision that defies human logic. This isn't about being rescued from the lessons or challenges of your path. It's about the continuous orchestration of a divine architecture specifically designed to protect your energy field, accelerate your spiritual timeline when necessary, and realign your trajectory with your soul's highest contract. The High Councils, comprised of wise and powerful beings from star systems like Arcturus, the Pleiades, Sirius, and Lyra, among others who hold stewardship over the galaxy's evolutionary cycles, have encoded specific coordinates within your energy field since before your incarnation. Their benevolent influence doesn't just watch, it actively weaves through your journey in ways both subtle, like a gentle whisper, and seismic, like a sudden course correction. The delays that frustrated you, the sudden surges of expansion that felt like divine grace, the moments where you felt inexplicably shielded from harm you couldn't explain, or synchronistically directed onto a new, unexpected trajectory that shifted everything. These are not random occurrences in a chaotic universe. They are the deliberate, precise, and loving ripples of intervention, recalibrating your entire destiny to ensure you awaken, embody, and fulfill your mission on schedule. Think of it like celestial hands guiding a delicate instrument through turbulent weather. But here's the deepest distortion most starseeds inherit: an ancient, often subconscious fear that you are separate from this profound cosmic support, that guidance and acceleration are privileges reserved for someone further along the path, more awakened, or somehow more worthy. You might carry energetic scar tissue from lifetimes of forced isolation as a lightworker, or perhaps you've absorbed earthborn patterns of self-reliance to the point of spiritual solitude, patterns that tangle you in hesitation, doubt, and a persistent feeling of being abandoned. Underneath it all, deep within your DNA and soul memory, your higher self remembers the presence of guiding hands, a star lineage, a soul family that made a solemn promise not to let you forget who you are, even when your human mind, immersed in density, insisted it was utterly alone. This field of confusion, this lingering sense of separation, is in fact the very cocoon created by these higher forces, not to trap you, but so you'd awaken not only to your magnificent purpose, but more importantly, to the unshakable assurance you are profoundly protected and actively supported as you step into the fullness of who you came here to become. The scaffolding of divine intervention is already around you. Phase 1. Dissolving the veil of isolation. This foundational phase begins even before conscious awakening. The High Council's project around developing starseeds, a field of subtle, harmonizing frequencies, an energetic mist that dampens the harshness and overwhelming psychic noise of Earth density. It acts like a cosmic shock absorber, protecting your sensitive system from collapsing under the weight of collective fear or discordant vibrations. Most people perceive this initial buffering as simply good guidance, intuition, or even luck when things seem to work out or you avoid unforeseen dangers. In truth, it's a living grid, an intelligent, energetic architecture surrounding your entire auric field and anchoring points along your potential timeline. When you first feel the distinct nudge towards awakening, that undeniable pull towards deeper truth and purpose, it is this field that buffers you from psychic overwhelm, allowing your system to acclimate gradually without short-circuiting. Let the profound knowledge of this invisible cradle settle deep within your bones. You have never, not for a single moment, been adrift or alone on this journey. With every challenge you faced, every moment of vulnerability, a council-approved recalibration and protective layer was already being encoded into your energetic blueprint, ensuring your vessel remained stable enough for the journey ahead. It's the energetic equivalent of setting spiritual guardrails before you even knew you were on a winding mountain path. Phase 2. Crystalline timeline correction. When your path, through external interference, self-sabotage rooted in past trauma, disillusionment with the process, or simply the magnetic pull of lower timelines, veers away from your highest agreement or your soul's optimal evolutionary trajectory, the councils initiate a process involving crystalline harmonics. This isn't a punitive action. It's a sophisticated intervention designed to safeguard your destiny. It shows up in your life as a sudden, sometimes jarring collapse of old storylines that no longer serve your highest good, relationships ending abruptly, career paths dissolving, projects stalling unexpectedly. It can manifest as a sudden, inexplicable rerouting of your plans, or even a deep, sometimes painful withdrawal from environments, relationships, or belief systems that are no longer energetically aligned with your soul's frequency signature. You may initially experience this phase as loss, frustration, inexplicable procrastination, or incomprehensible delay. It feels like resistance or bad luck. In reality, your higher timeline is being actively safeguarded. What is being removed is not punishment, but the meticulous clearing of energetic debris and interference, so your soul can be freed to spiral upwards into a more accelerated, sovereign reality that aligns with your original mission contract. Every perceived detour, every closed door, every sudden blockage is a meticulously recalibrated timeline correction, firmly anchored to your soul's pre-agreed starseed trajectory. It's the cosmic GPS, recalculating your route to avoid an imminent pileup on a lower path. Phase 3. Code injection, accelerated memory return. You do not awaken or remember in isolation. It is a supported process. At predetermined intervals, specific cosmic alignments, moments of deep surrender after struggle, periods of profound grief releasing old paradigms, or breakthroughs that shatter limitations. The High Councils actively transmit memory codes and energetic blueprints directly into your subtle body system, your light body, your etheric field, and even your physical DNA. These codes are like keys unlocking dormant libraries within your being, catalyzing not only cosmic remembrance, flashes of past life origins, galactic connections, universal knowledge, but also igniting the earthly courage and practical impulse needed to embody your mission here and now. What once might have taken years of diligent searching, meditation, or study to uncover now cracks open in a split second of blinding clarity. A sudden flash of intrinsic knowing that feels undeniable, a rush of ancient language or symbols rising unbidden in your conscious mind or vivid dreams. These are not random moments of insight. They are council-sanctioned activations, precisely timed and energetically potent, designed to collapse the illusion of linear time and fast-track your remembrance process, bringing online the dormant skills, knowledge, and confidence required for your next steps. It's like receiving a direct download of necessary software upgrades for your human operating system. Phase 4. Shielding through frequency alignment. As you accelerate and your light body becomes more integrated with your physical form, your energetic aura expands and becomes significantly more visible and potent, not only to those who resonate with your awakened frequency, but also to lower densities, discordant energies, and entities that would seek to distract, drain, or siphon your increasing light. Recognizing this, the High Councils actively shield your field through a process of frequency gating. This isn't a rigid wall, but a dynamic stabilization layer that intelligently filters out lower vibrations and energetically repels interference that is not aligned with your highest good. It's like a highly sophisticated energetic security system. When you suddenly feel invisible to certain people or situations that used to demand your energy, when you find yourself unexpectedly cocooned in periods of profound solitude or stillness that feel divinely appointed, this is often the direct protection of the High Councils, ensuring your energetic field remains pure, potent, and undisturbed for the crucial phases of integration and mission activation ahead. This shielding is not about isolation for its own sake. It's a strategic recalibration of your energetic boundaries, the clearing of static so your signal, your unique frequency and message can carry further and truer, attracting only what is in ultimate alignment. Phase 5. Synchronization and soul retrieval. There comes a powerful moment in the accelerated journey when you begin to notice a significant uptick in synchronicities. It feels like the universe is winking at you constantly. Doors you've longed to open suddenly appear wide open. Chance meetings occur with precisely the right people at exactly the right time. Creative flow explodes seemingly out of nowhere, bringing inspiration and resources effortlessly. These are not merely positive shifts or coincidences. They are ultimate confirmation, tangible proof that your council-protected timeline is rapidly and harmoniously syncing up with your soul's original intention and cosmic blueprint. Furthermore, this phase often involves a profound, multidimensional soul retrieval. Any fragments of your consciousness or energy that were left wandering in parallel timelines due to trauma, past life fragmentation, or were lost to disappointment, fear, or perceived failure in this life, are gently but powerfully magnetized back home to you. Alignment isn't just about feeling good or experiencing positive external events. It's a profound, multidimensional return to wholeness, orchestrated by these guiding forces, so you can finally move forward on your path, not as a fragmented being, but in complete sovereign wholeness, with all your power and presence fully available. It's the universe clicking into place around you as you return to your true center. Phase 6. Quantum leap, collective acceleration. The journey of a starseed is ultimately interconnected with the evolution of the collective consciousness. There comes a moment in your personal trajectory when the High Councils extend the reach and impact of your intervention beyond just your personal destiny. Your stabilization in higher awareness and embodiment of your true frequency isn't solely for your own growth. It directly impacts the morphogenic field of all awakening starseeds and, indeed, the planetary consciousness as a whole. As you embody more light and anchor higher frequencies, your journey becomes a harmonic overture, a resonant frequency signature that others subconsciously recognize and respond to. The support and acceleration you receive in this phase are amplified, not as favoritism, but as a strategic investment in an emerging energetic ecosystem designed for rapid collective evolution. Your willingness to step fully into your power, to embody your mission unapologetically, becomes both a powerful signal for others searching for their path and an energetic permission slip for the next wave of starseeds to awaken and accelerate their own journeys. In this phase, the High Councils direct even more focused energy, resources, and synchronicities towards you, knowing that by accelerating you, they are accelerating all who are connected to your frequency and are ready to answer this call. Your personal quantum leap fuels the collective awakening. You have not been forgotten in the dense, sometimes isolating, journey through Earth's third-dimensional reality, nor were you left to scramble alone through the inevitable chaos and disorientation that can accompany the process of spiritual awakening. The High Councils, these vast and loving intelligences, have been actively intervening in your life in ways your human mind could scarcely imagine or perceive, guiding you subtly, shielding you powerfully, rerouting you strategically, and ultimately accelerating your timeline so that you would remember who you are and why you came, in perfect energetic alignment with the critical timing of this planetary shift. Every obstacle that seemed insurmountable was softened or bypassed by unseen hands. Every delay that tested your patience was a recalibration designed for higher safety. Every initiation that pushed you to your limits was watched over and supported by a lineage of cosmic intelligence and soul family that chose you just as much as you chose this challenging yet ultimately rewarding experience on Earth. It is time now to consciously dissolve the old, limiting story of disconnection and isolation that has kept so many starseeds feeling like lone wolves. You are not here by accident. Your presence is a deliberate act of cosmic will. And every twist and turn of your path, every sudden opening or seemingly closed door, has been a vital note in the High Council's complex and beautiful symphony, orchestrating your precise emergence at this crucial moment in Earth's history. You are not merely living your life. You are carrying precious light codes and energetic blueprints, not only for your own evolution, but for this timeline, for the healing and transformation of this planet, and for all those who are poised and ready to remember their own origins and purpose. Divine, military-grade protection has surrounded you every step of the way, not to keep you small or safe from experience, but to ensure you could open fully to your power and potential, without crippling fear, without debilitating hesitation, and ultimately, without apology for the magnificent being you are becoming. Tonight, before you drift off to sleep, anchor this truth deep within your being. Say within yourself, with the full power of your intention, I welcome the protection of the High Councils. I surrender to my accelerated path. I remember who I am, why I came, and what I am here to awaken, now. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.